He got problems, she got problems, only I got 411 problems. Hey, hi, what's up, y'all? It's time for another recap, and welcome to And Just Like That, Season 3, Episode 7. Last week, it was another heavy episode. We were burying and having celebration of life for Lisa's father. Charlotte finally breaks because I think because of that, she finally breaks and reveals Harry's secret with Carrie. And I really think she can trust Carrie, and Carrie won't say anything. Miranda's breaking her boundaries and coming down from being mm, I wouldn't say too strict on her rules as far as real estate, but she decided to put an offer out on an apartment. Things went well with Brady and Joy, so she's expanding. Seema is actually Miranda's first client with her own business. So the girls are kind of falling into their own, and things are kind of flowing on one end for the other half of the group. And on the other end, things are, you know, heavy and life is happening. Carrie, on the other hand, has made it clear that we are friends with benefits, love. I am no longer holding my life up for you. And also, Aiden slept with another woman. Like, you wanted me, typical male sometime, you wanted me to have all these standards and not be with nobody, and you couldn't do it for 5 years. Man. Anyway, let's get into this episode.
I hate him. Understood. First chapter was thrilling. So terrified.
Okay, we start off with Carrie, and her and Duncan had agreed to basically exchange first chapters to give constructive criticism, bounce off each other. I won't say they're colleagues, but both are independent contract writers. And give me your opinion, critique me, let me know what's going on as far as that. Carrie is scared because she is branching out into a different genre, so to speak, when it comes down to her writing. But Duncan, she was like, oh, it's thrilling. And she's never heard of him before now. But Miranda, who is a huge fan, said that his writing was just like that. Like, it was thrilling. It's oh my god, you can't put the book down. Like, you read it mostly in one sitting. And I guess his process of coming to New York, working for 6 months straight, and then going back to Paris and partying for 6 months straight is definitely working. But this time he was having a little problem. Then we get into Lily. Girl, what? Boy trouble?
Poor Lily.
Uh, Lily is her first boyfriend and her first breakup. Baby, I promise you it's not the end of the world, because once you get out of high school and you go to college, you will see a whole wide world of different genres of men that's probably going to give you the same amount of trouble. No, I'm just playing. Relationships are never easy, girl. Even in high school, even as adults, even in college, relationships, period, friendships, any ships are never easy. It takes work, it's give and take, but it takes a lot of conversation, a lot of communication, definitely a lot of comprehension of what was discussed. I get it, Lily. But why Diego broke up? Because Diego was living the best of both worlds. He had a girlfriend and a boyfriend. Aw, poor Lily.
Kevin Ross.
I love how the girl get together brunch or breakfast spot is Anthony's spot. So friends supporting friends still. I love that. I love that. So the girls are discussing, of course, Lily's breakup and also reminiscing on their breakup. And Carrie was like, I still remember mine. She remember his name too. Girl, I don't remember. I don't remember my first high school breakup. Yeah, that's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. I only remember one first kiss though. Yeah.
Giuseppe's strict mother is coming from Rome.
Anthony is stressed out because of business issues, but also because Anthony's meeting the fam. Giuseppe's mom, which is his boyfriend, is coming into town. And you know how y'all stressed about the parents. And I say y'all because I never do. I'm just going to be myself. Either you're going to like me or you're not. Simple. But I'm usually likable. Whoops. Charlotte almost forgot that, she told Carrie, and so she has a release now, but she was saying it in front of whoa, I can't talk. She was saying it in front of Miranda. Oops, you didn't tell her. She doesn't know what's going on. And you're just talking basically because now you have a release. Recover quick, girls. Recover quick. Oh yeah, she look bougie. I see why Anthony is stressing because baby, she does. She look like she doesn't take no mess. She's high class and you know what? Usually the ones who look really bougie are the ones who come from meager beginnings and sometimes forget. Don't come here with no mess, girl. We love Anthony.
Carrie, Charlotte, Miranda, this is my mother, Teresa Gianna. Yes, Lucia. It should be. I was born in Buffalo.
Told you. Because a lot of us who come from meager beginnings, yeah, we want the finer things in life, but you know, we don't want to look back either. But if we have to, and if we have to dibble and dabble, baby, we know how to. We know how to code switch, which is, easier for African Americans because so many constructs, statistics. What's the word I'm looking for? Stereotypical situations be attached to us. You know how y'all, some of y'all, not all y'all, but you know how it is. Like the negative construct of the bonnet, even though I have a drawer full of them and they're clean every night when I put them on and I'm protecting my hair. Yeah. Uh huh.
So cute. He's one of those good people. Then I love all of you.
So she's an American, but she fell in love and she went to Paris. And I won't say anyone, but if you go to different places, like you start to pick up the accent, you start to, especially if you live there for a while, you start to adjust, you start to adapt in that community. I can remember when I spent the summer in Philadelphia, how when I came back home, my accent, my talk, everything was different because I spent adapted to the accent there because my accent from my hometown, it was like, you so country. And I was like, ooh, let me adapt.
Head shrinker mama enjoys this fucking foliage. This
Ooh. Mm. Talking about putting your foot in your mouth, Anthony. Sometimes it's okay to be quiet. Like, seems like you were prejudging. She was nice to the girls, and now I'm pretty sure it's about to be an issue, especially of what you just said to her. Sir, keep comments to yourself until you meet people. You don't say it out loud. Yikes, Anthony. Yikes.
ready for a man of your size. Motto, Gianna, Mrs. Gianna, mom. They call me Teresa Gianna.
Yep. First impressions are very much everything. They are. They are very much everything. And you definitely messed this one up because you were running your mouth. And now the name change. The girls can call her Gia, but you definitely have to address her as doctor of who she is. She's earned her way. She's earned her keep. How you don't know she's an American and she's from meager beginnings? You just know she's a therapist because you called her a head shrink. So you just know she's a therapist, a psychologist at that. You know his head shrink of a mama. Baby. That's just Anthony though. That's just Anthony. But time and place, babe. Time and place.
Some makeup on your neck.
So the girls are getting together and they're discussing Charlotte's birthday, and Carrie wants to throw her a big party. Okay, and I think she also wants to kind of relieve some stress for her all in one. Miranda was suggesting her place, but Carrie wants to do it big, and I think she wants to, like, get her mind off things. I don't think that would work, but it's like more, let's celebrate your birthday, girl. Let's celebrate you. Let's kind of give you a break and still keep it under wraps from everybody else. But also make memories. I get it.
What's wrong with Charlotte?
Yeah, I think the girls keep forgetting because, like, we're in a friend group. Miranda's a lawyer. So she listens to people talk. I'm not a lawyer, but I listen to you talk. I pick up on things. I listen to you, how you say things. I watch your actions. I watch your body movement. I'm a very detailed friend. So you can call and I'm listening to you talk and not tell me that you're sick and I can hear it. And before we get off the phone, I'll say, I hope you feel better. I'm that type of friend. Into detail, pay attention, very in tune to the people that I care about and the people that I absolutely love and consider friend. Yeah, she's digging because she's like, once she said I have a lot on my plate, Miranda wants to know what's going on. I don't know if Carrie's going to be able to hold a secret. I hope she does, though. Please don't break Charlotte's trust. Please. Oh my God. Again, Miranda is a lawyer, so she's reading body language. She's paying attention to everything. She's in tune. And so when she asked, was the kid sick? She said, no. Is Harry sick? She froze. And now she's saying that the dog is sick. Girl, one thing about a lie, it doesn't care who tells it. And you're going to have to remember one lie to keep carrying on this story. That's why it's always best to tell the truth. I just wish she could have just left it alone and be like, I just want to throw her a party for her birthday. I just want to celebrate my friend. That's it. Okay. New storyline. The dog. Poor dog. Her facial expression lets her know, like, damn, I fucked up. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. But I can't agree with this recover because I think you just put yourself in a deeper hole than what you needed to be. Because you could have just said like she just needs fun. She's a working mom. We're celebrating her birthday. It doesn't have to be her 60th or a so-called big milestone. I just want to celebrate my friend. Y'all got to know how to recover quick, and some of you don't, and some of your body language tell on you too. Hers did. So Seema is adjusting again still. The amenities of being with the other well, I can't talk today, y'all. I don't know. With the other real estate group is in starting her own, like you have to cut corners. And so she was like, instead of taking a cab, and he was like, instead of why you just didn't take a Uber? A Uber and a cab is the same thing. But of course, generation differences, they don't realize that. And I think he just used the same pad that she cleaned her eyelid with in his fingers and put it on her face. Seema. I'm pretty sure there are other lash spots that you could go to. Like, baby, just research. The internet is there. It's there. Just research, baby. Read reviews. Read reviews. That's enough. Read reviews. How you got 3 people waiting? Mm. Read reviews. Again, read reviews. I don't care what service you're getting. Read the reviews. What? Okay, so Miranda is inviting Joy to meet her friend group, which is by meaning, like, I'm introducing you to the friend group, but also coming to Charlotte's party. And now the lie is spreading because Miranda is telling Joy, like, her dog has cancer and we want to cheer her up. Oh, God. Again, Carrie, you have put yourself in a hole and it's digging deeper and deeper. Yikes. So Anthony is calling Carrie to get advice and saying she hates me. I know she hates me. She's nasty. Sweetie, you walked in saying nasty things about his mother. Well, it wasn't too nasty, but you could tell you were being judgmental before you even met her. So what do you expect? It wasn't a good first impression, sweets. Sometimes the very honest friends, sometimes you gotta be quiet. Be quiet. So Carrie is meeting Gia. for lunch, and Anthony has to call her doctor. And he can tell the difference is Gia. Now it's Gia. No, sweets, it was Gia before you walked in the room talking crazy about her. It was you. This was your fault. It wasn't a good first impression. You all you had to do was be quiet. You didn't know she was there. Then you yeah, it just wasn't a good first impression. Go in and apologize because you came off brash, sassy, uninviting, that you talk about me behind my back, messy. Fix it.
Kind of hit it off the other day. Out to his mom. Have to.
So you know she's from Buffalo. So Anton, what's with the fancy accent? Sweet. See how you're coming across? Like you can't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I've been to Paris and I've lived in Paris and so I picked up the accent. So I want to talk this way. Accept me for who I am, just like people accept you for who you are. Sir, now you want your friend to put in a good word for something that you messed up. You got to fix this, sir. And look how you talking. She's from Buffalo, home of the chicken wing. She know where she's from. She actually said it. But the reason why the girls are getting nice Gia and not doctor was because they wasn't talking shit.
So yes, I read about
Carrie is telling Gia about, her job and how she write love stories and basically how she's branching out and trying to, do something different. And so she starts telling her past and so how she was 21 and just Giuseppe's dad is almost 50. Yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. It is, as long as people are legal, nothing but a number. But okay, okay, because usually older men go after younger women for control. But if it was flawless, if it was good, if it was cool, I'm here for it. Especially consenting legal adults.
teen children low from day one.
Well, I mean, he is 50, but 10 kids? Girl, you were number 11. Yeah, they didn't like you because you were on the age with them. It's probably why. It's probably why. And they probably thought you wanted his money too. Mm.
It's complicated. So you're the enemy too.
Oh, wow. This is actually an opportunity for Carrie to relate, saying how Aiden, which she called her boyfriend, girl, what? Okay, she called her boyfriend and said like she has kids. And so she was like, yeah, my boyfriend has kids too. So I can relate. And it's complicated. Hold on, lady, hold on. Because what we not about to do is say my relationship is complicated, girl. I thought you were supposed to be friends with benefits. That simplified it. Now he your boyfriend, and the only person you have an issue with is Wyatt. But Wyatt has issues with the whole family, not just you. The other kids love you. I don't know.
Trying to be who you think they'll accept.
Baby, forget advice for just for kids. That's a life lesson for everybody. Don't waste years trying to be somebody who you think people will accept. Baby, be yourself. Real talk. Baby, that's a line. That's a word. Really.
When a new love enters an established dynamic.
Yikes. So basically, that's literally how she went into psychiatric therapy, being a therapist, like because of how the kids treat her, it pushed her into her profession. Okay, way to use a issue to push you into another level, I guess. I mean, well, yeah. And Carrie, of course, mentioned Anthony. She's being the friend that she is. And she mentioned Anthony and was like, I just want to let you know, like, Anthony adores you. Like, he's a good person. He's authentic. And so she was like, well, maybe I read him wrong. If you're a good people reader, it's not a good place to be in, Anthony. Hopefully she's being over professional and because she's a little upset because of the first impression and she's not getting a wrong reading because she doesn't want to say what she thinks of him to Carrie. Damn. Ooh, yeah. Charlotte runs into Harry unexpectedly. And first start from a woman, especially, baby, what you doing here? But he was actually shopping for her birthday gift, and she meets his personal shopper. Cause baby, hold on, Harry, what we doing? What we doing? It was cute, and I understand. He was trying to act like he didn't hear her. He was running. Baby, that little dash she did outside the door. Funny. But it looks like he's trying to surprise her for her birthday.
So,
Here's where men up. So you told your personal shopper that you are sick and you have cancer, and your wife couldn't tell her girls and have somebody to vent. You was like, well, I needed to tell somebody. Well, duh, if it's heavy on you, don't you think it's heavy on her? And you told your personal shopper? Boy, what the?
why? Yes, I do.
I kind of get it with Harry. Okay, hear me out. I kind of get it. What he's saying is it's different because she's not a part of our lives, meaning he doesn't see her every day. It's not going to be, like the empathy, sympathy stare and, oh, you shouldn't do that. Oh, you should do this. Oh my God, I don't know. I get it. I get you don't want to constantly hear that. So yeah, it was more like a venting session, and you don't want to be looked at like this, helpless little victim type situation. You don't want your life to change, even though life is changing. So I kind of get it. But again, as I said before, he needed to allow her to talk to somebody at the cancer center so she can vent too, because holding that secret is hard. Dealing with it is hard on an everyday basis. So why did you think, like, sir, that it was cool for you and not for her? Oh, it's cool when y'all do it, but when it when it's me, it's because that's me without vomit. You deserve it. You deserve it because you did not read the reviews. Girl, read the reviews. And even though you're doing cutbacks, you still can find somebody who does have good service. You do not have you do not have to cut down on great customer service. Girl, you probably gonna have the pink eye because ain't no way. Ain't no way. Don't get me wrong. I wear nails and I'm very hygienic when it comes down to my nails, especially being in healthcare because there's a certain length. Read the reviews, girl, and then listen to your gut while you sitting in the chair and you don't feel comfortable. No. So you know what? I'm gonna cancel. Is there a late fee? Is there a cancellation fee?
Day drinking is hard. You celebrate. Clearly.
Well, okay, Carrie and her gardener are real cool because he's in her kitchen chilling. But I think the gardener likes Seema. Okay, he's like, you want to come outside? And she was like, I don't do dirt. Girl, yes you do, because them eyelashes is dirty.
To join us for a drink Saturday night.
Oh, the gardener definitely likes her. He's approaching her and asking her out for a date. I kind of like it.
It's a loose eyelash. I wish Carrie's yard was finished.
Baby, he came over, pulled out her eyelash and said, make a wish and blow. And said, I'll blow for you. And he blew all sensual and stuff. Women, we are nasty. I promise we are. Sometimes our mind goes straight to sex just like men. And her and Carrie are sitting there going, what just happened? He pushing up on you, sweets. Make a decision. I like it though. I like it. I like a confident man who tell you like, yeah, I'm into you. I like, ooh, mm. Okay, Seema. Girl, he just helped you with your eyelash. Okay, what movie is that? Isn't that a movie? Did he just pull something out the player handbook? What movie is that?
Did someone order fun?
Whoa. Carrie asked Miranda to let her plan it, and I think Carrie was thinking elegant, and Miranda was thinking children's birthday party fun type situation. So she bought pink balloons, karaoke machine. Cause remember, Carrie, it's about the dog is what you told her. But you did ask to just let you plan it, and I don't think Miranda got that memo. Or maybe she forgot. Cause it's clashing. You look like you throwing an all white affair, baby. Classy, clean, chic. Miranda came in with pink balloons and a karaoke machine. Communication. Definitely not on the same page.
The karaoke machine? No, I bought it. It was cheaper. Apologize in advance.
So Carrie goes downstairs to apologize to Duncan because it's going to be, you're having the party at your house? Girl, what? Well, I mean, you don't have furniture, so there's nothing but space. But still, he says it's brilliant. He absolutely loves her first chapter. Won't you just invite him up to have a good time? I think that'll be a great compromise. Because all the noise, mm-mm.
There will be noise upstairs. I need you to join us.
And see, this is why communication is important. She did invite him. She also let him know, like, hey, I also was going to give you a free hotel stay if you did not want to come to the party. I like that. That's what I'm saying. Options. Talk to your neighbors. Communication. Mutual respect amongst each other, which is what we have here in the parking spaces. Girl, you nosy.
Oh, honey, I guess you don't have to come. Well, Mom's going through something.
Okay, Miranda. Okay, Miranda. She just read the title and she put it down. I don't know why Carrie just dropped that in the kitchen like that. I think her head is all over the place. I need you to go get your pages, girl, before they end up in the wrong place. Anyway, so we're going to Charlotte, and Charlotte is asking Lily, like, hey, you don't have to come to the party, but I want you to come to the party. And Rock is letting her know, like, Lily, get your out of the bed. Sometimes teenagers, most of the time, and I haven't had a girl, but I've heard stories. Y'all be having a time with them, and you are being very insensitive to your mother. When I tell you, if you are paying attention, if you still have your mother, sweetie, I'm telling you, when she's not there, it hits different. Rock is trying to tell her, like, listen, our mom is going through something. She's going through something. I saw her crying in the pantry the other day. All you thinking about is the little boy who broke up with you. Girl, there will be other boys. You was the side chick. You were sharing. Go to your mom's party.
Be there. I can't. Get out of the fucking bed, Ariel.
Ooh, I love when you have a family member who give you a reality check about yourself because you think so highly of yourself and all you think about is yourself instead of compromising and thinking about others. Selfish ass. Get your ass out the bed. Come on, Rock. 20 points for that. Miranda's making everything about Richard Burton. Thanks, Carrie. So they're taking pictures. Lily is being extra. And Joy is meeting the friend group. How cute. Charlotte's a hugger.
And I'm out again. I'm letting my sign.
Oh, baby, when I tell you that lie is digging deeper and deeper. Yikes. Yikes. Poor dog don't even know he dying. It's his last party. He don't even know. Okay, so Lisa shows up and she brought her son, which was invited by Rock, and he loves karaoke. Which should let Miranda know karaoke wasn't a good idea for this party. It's mostly for kids. Don't get me wrong, adults love karaoke, but they go to karaoke on karaoke nights to a place where they can have drinks. Yeah, not a party for a dog or for your friend. He's did 14 songs in a row now. Somebody unplug the machine. Unplug the machine.
Girl. Oh, I'm so glad you could come.
Song number 15. And Lisa said, please tell your son not to go again. Her husband said, so now he's my son. He's your son? When you singing karaoke, y'all know how y'all do when you be calling your siblings on the phone. You be like, let me tell you about your mama. Let me tell you about your brother. Yeah, you get ownership on this. Yeah, Lily is into it. I guess it's helping her depression or she's understanding, or are you liking him? I don't know. But whatever to make you move and think besides yourself at this party. Nobody wants to go. Miranda's regretting her decision. Maybe they'll teach you a lesson because Carrie told you to let her plan it. Who told you to bring a karaoke machine? But okay, here we are. Hopefully, Charlotte is enjoying herself because it is her birthday.
Maleficent with us.
Anthony is rushing to his friends and making up all these rules. I'm 53. Okay, no, I'm 58. That's my final offer. So you're way older than Giuseppe. Not knowing the history of his mom, that's why it's best to be quiet and let them do all the talking. Anyway, he introduced her to Charlotte again. I thought Charlotte was there. Anyway, he called her, of course, by the name Doctor, and she said, "Call me Gia." Yeah, but it's gonna take you a long time to to renew yourself from that mess up from the first impression. But I want to know how she read him. What she see that we don't see? Cause I like Anthony.
I guess it's true what they say.
So yeah, Mitzi, I think that's her name. Is like the original OG influencer type situation before the internet. And she just lost her trainer, and of course that was like her eye candy. And so she sees Giuseppe and she thinks Giuseppe is single, and you don't even realize his mama is standing right there. How you eyeing that old lady? Girl, you was messing with an old man. Your son can't mess with an older woman. Well, he banned for the boys. So either way, he's still handsome. At this point, he's the entertainment. So Miranda is a little upset because Henry has taken over the karaoke machine and he's a one man show. So now you're trying to get some fresh faces up there. You snatched the mic from Henry and he did not want to let the mic go. And you're calling Carrie. Carrie was trying to hide because it wasn't part of the plan. She told you to let her plan it. You bought the karaoke machine. Girl. Because she said fun. Who told you to bring the karaoke machine? Disaster. Lisa said they have to send out apology notes because of Henry. Girl, Henry was the entertainment. They should be tipping him. Seema. I think Seema has pink eye. Lily spazzes out because Miranda is reaching because you don't want Henry to get the mic again. Turn the karaoke machine off. You're saying it's gift time. You're not the host. Carrie just told you she was hosting. You you reaching. Turn the karaoke machine off. Admit defeat. Admit defeat. Make an eye patch. Told y'all. I knew she was gonna have an infection. I knew that. I knew that. Read the reviews, girl. Now you can go cheaper. Don't mean you have to go dirty. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So now you in an eye patch and you the pirates of Park Avenue, like Carrie said. Baby, listen. So yeah. So you blaming the gardener, saying that the gardener caused it, and if you had finished Carrie's garden, like why are you on him like that? Girl, the man want to take you out. He did not cause that. He helped you. You just gonna ignore his innuendos and coming at you? Girl, give him a chance. Give him a chance, Seema. We need more champagne.
I think I'm gonna need something to destroy that, darling.
I actually have no idea what is happening. It's beautiful.
Ask away.
Baby Gia is giving Anthony a run for his money. Quit giving that man a hard time. He really wants you to like him because he loves your son. Stop giving him a hard time. Girl, yes, he messed up. He did. Let him apologize. Start with a clean slate because your son loves him. Don't be that mama. Don't be that mama, Gia. Don't be her. Uh-oh. I think Carrie's kind of falling for Duncan because he gets her book. And there's nothing like a connection on an intellectual level. Yeah, I can be attracted to you sexually, but if you can tickle and play with my mind on an intellectual level and make me laugh, baby, mm-hmm, top tier.
Mine. Put my bet, and they suggested CBD treats. I realised just in this moment that
Joy went and got information from the vet of what to get the dog because the dog is sick, per Miranda, per Carrie. And so she had to pull her gift out because it's a secret and Joy is not supposed to know about the dog. Baby, this lie is deeper. Like, ooh, digging, digging. And I'm just waiting for the explosion.
will be a sign.
I'm glad somebody else took over karaoke. Um, I'm glad she sung actually because why are three of you, even though y'all hang together, co-workers, was trying to put y'all name on a one candle? There's nothing like a Cash App, a Zelle, a Venmo as a gift. Money spends.
That really unthinkable happens.
Oh Lord.
Did you tell Amanda about my situation? Would you do me the honor?
This this party just went left. Just went left. And of course, here we go. You think that you think that Charlotte told Miranda about your situation when in reality she's talking about the dog and you're being vague about the situation, but you think she's talking about you. Charlotte didn't say anything. She said something to Carrie, but Carrie hasn't said anything. She kind of just froze. Again, how this lie is sipping around. You see how, ooh, like it's stirring the pot. Mitzi is doing karaoke and she's trying to outdo the other girl. So karaoke is picking up, but you pulling in Giuseppe. Girl, Giuseppe is batting for the boys. You have no idea. You think he wants you? Now, don't get me wrong. There are YNs and younger men going after older women. But baby, he not coming after you. He didn't throw a towel. He didn't throw a lint your way. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Did you tell Miranda? Richard Burton had an incurable tumor. You don't want to know what I'm thinking.
Najia. I was on your side and I get it. Like he made a bad first impression. But for you to run it in the ground like that and to think that you were the younger person and an older person came after you. And now you're trying to say it's tragic because you don't like Anthony or you didn't like his first impression. Girl, mm-mm. No, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now you're forgetting your roots. Now who's giving the bad first impression? Girl, you dragging it. And as I said, the lie was circulating and it's created a whole cesspool of infectious more lies. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, you done killed the dog.
Incurable tumor. Come on. I have prostate cancer.
Baby, I love Harry. Harry is top tier. I love their relationship. See, communication. So Charlotte pulled him aside to say, hey, Carrie told Miranda because Miranda almost guessed it. Yes, I told Carrie I was going crazy. Hence, you telling your personal shopper Bonnie. Not both of you know you needed a release. I said that, but I love the way that he called them everybody in the room to nip everything in the bud. This is what's going on. This is all the information. I need y'all to be here for my wife and also be lenient on the sympathy because I don't want to keep talking about this. I'm going to have surgery. This is what it is. Laying down the law. That's the end of it. Okay, Harry. That's kind of sexy too. Mm-hmm.
Secret from her best friend. So now you can talk about it.
See what I mean by sexy, honey? Yes, yes, honey. Recognize where you made a mistake, apologizing for it, taking accountability, putting things into play. This is what's going on, baby. Ooh, top tier, top tier. Come on, Harry. Write a handbook for him. Mm-hmm.
Jay Z's Empire State of Mind. Be so refreshing.
Oh, that's why Sema was holding back. That's right. They did have a discussion. He was talking to Sema about his relationship with about he was dating a lady that does yoga. That's why she was holding back because he's in a relationship and she was giving him a hard time. Well, he's actually single now. That's why he was approaching you. Girl, men move on fast, honey. Some m- they move on fast. Yeah, they move on fast, y'all.
I've got an eye patch.
You like him. You wanna kiss him. Ooh, Seema. You like the gardener. He's different. Down to earth. I like it. But why are you running? Girl, you about 82. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? It was cool when he wasn't available because that was able to stop you. But now that he is available, you're gonna have to face your feelings about him. Hmm. Carrie stops her at the door. And Giuseppe's mom is staying. Are you staying another week because you want to make things up with Anthony? Or are you trying to tear things apart with Anthony? Girl, don't come in here being messy. You gonna make me change my opinion of you, Gia? Please.
Beautiful eye. I've ever seen.
He likes you. Girl, take advantage. Please. Please, Seema. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. He likes you. Don't make it odd. Like a lot of times we make things odd with all these rules and the whole time the person just like you for you. Flow. Please just flow. Girl, he like you with an eye patch. You came in there with an eye patch. You cut up your old Louis Vuitton fanny pack. Girl. Oh, I'll be so glad when Americans get over. Y'all should be over it because Chinese already told y'all everything is made in the same factory. They just put little brand labels on it and make y'all spend more money. I tried to tell y'all. I told my son that, baby, you better go on Ross, save your money. It's all made in the same factory. Hmm. Yes, yes. She gave in. You let down your God. I love it. That's right. He used to be in a band. He said he had a band a long time ago. Because that their first conversation was about his t-shirt. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. Okay, Seema, let's see how this go. Please don't mess us up with rules. And yeah, y'all on different paths. Y'all like different, like, kind of situations. But he own his own business, baby. So just because he dresses down doesn't mean he broke. He don't really care about labels. He's not a label hole.
Kind of caught a little vibe there. Saw you at craft and I sipped a drink. What are you saying?
Carrie, what the hell? So the girls was like recapping the party. And when she mentioned Duncan and you catching the vibe, you got an attitude because you like him. You're the one who said you was in a relationship, but last week you said it was friends with benefits. Girl, make up your mind. What's your issue? Don't take stuff out on your friend because you have feelings for Duncan. Yeah, let Aiden go. He already cheated on you in this friends with benefits relationship type situationship. You don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck this is. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm not saying anything is going on. Like you're working so hard with Aiden.
Oh, that's your issue. The truth. Duncan gives you the truth. And Aiden noticed that. He gives you the truth. Yes, you spin the block with Aiden and it's not working out. And sometimes you have to recognize no matter how attracted you are, how much you want this to work and you want to spend time with a person and you really want to fuck with the person, that it's not working. It's not working. Duncan is your mirror and Miranda caught it. It's good to see my friends smile, have fun, and have a good time because your boyfriend is miles away in a whole completely different state. He wanted you to stay single. My bad. Not communicate with nobody. At first, y'all wasn't communicating. Then he didn't want you to have sex with nobody else, but he slept with his ex-wife. Huh? Girl, don't take it out on your friend because you're mad at yourself.
I know Joy and I have only been together for what? A few weeks. So it's not you.
Miranda is holding the mirror up to Carrie and you snapping at her because she's telling you the truth. And she sees the reflection sweets. You just need to see it. Actually, act on it. The truth is, it's not working, and dunking is giving you a good vibe. And it's also making you realize that your relationship sucks. Yeah, y'all 20 years in. And a lot of people hold on to stuff because of time. Well, we've been together this long. We've been together this long, and you unhappy. You unhappy. Around here running yourself ragged. You're lonely at night. You miserable. You stressing yourself out, and you not having a good time. You have fun with Duncan. I'm allowed to have a drink. I'm allowed to have a good time. Girl, you're unhappy with your relationship. Just because he came around don't mean you have to spend a block. It's not working, sweets. He cheated on you in this relationship, not relationship y'all got going on, because that's what you said last week. What the
No, for another party. Hey, fun party. Love you too.
Well, Brady walks in just in time to kind of break the ice. But girl, hearing the truth sometimes is painful, but much needed. Your friend is calling it out. And your biggest issue is she read a little bit of your book. And she was like, the book is not you. The book is definitely you. It's your life. It's a fictional, factional book. It takes place in 1846. Yeah, 1846. And now, girl, soul searching, deep digging, but the action that needs to take place. Be real with yourself, love. Be real with yourself.
She knew to be true.
Baby, the universe will come in and give you a sign. She was talking to her cat and said everything's fine and the balloon popped by itself. No, it's not. No, it's not. And you know it's not. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Carrie. Yeah. Hold up the mirror, sis. Hold it up. And just like that, this episode is over. This episode was more on clarity, like being real with yourself, accepting yourself for exactly where you are, and not watering down yourself or dimming your light for others. Anthony is learning that. Like it's like I love Giuseppe and I want to impress his mom, but also I'm not going to belittle myself to make you feel better. Carrie realizing her relationship sucks. It does. And even though you really want this to work, y'all 20 years in, it's been on and off again. And we've known each other for so long. And I just want this to work. You also realize with Duncan around, Duncan gets you and he sees your light. He sees the inner you and you want to have fun. And Aiden wanted you to wait for 5 years while he take care of his kid. There's nothing wrong with you going to take care of your kid, but also realize the effort that you're putting into your kid in that ship, this ship over here needs maintenance as well. So y'all in a relationship or y'all not? Because you didn't want her to sleep with nobody else, but you slept with somebody else. Like Miranda, you called it. You really you called it. And it wasn't your fault that your friend snapped because you was telling her the truth. Because sometimes people don't want to hear that. I love this episode. This episode was absolutely wonderful. I love the fact that Harry cleared it up. He gave clarity to her friends. Charlotte is able to talk and discuss, and now she has a support system. They all do. And I love the fact that Rock also gave Lily a reality check as well. Girl, this is not just about you. Mom needs our support. It's okay to be there. She's always there for us. Be there for her. I love this episode. Nothing but clarity throughout. And just like that, this recap is over. I love you the mostest because you're definitely the dopest in real life. See you guys in the next one.